Welcome, welcome. I'm going to turn on the radio in a second. I'm just giving it a minute to see if anybody joins us for the love reads. Love reads. Ugh, but we do want to go longer than more. Remember. We're going to start with Aries like usual. Like usual. Like usual. Oh, Miss Jones. I kind of want to doze out though. Let's push that back a little bit. Just us. Welcome, welcome. And I've got a love grid going on. This is. Oops. I guess I'll turn it down. Welcome, welcome. Not much. What's up with you? Welcome, welcome. Oh, as I was getting ready to say, though, I've got a little love grid going on with the stones for the collective. This is rose quartz. We've got that African turquoise and then opalite. I am doing love in depths this week for the collectives. Today I got through Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. So those in depths are up. Chillin', just got back from work. Well, I hope you had a good day today. Thank you all for them likes. Sorry, I just got hot. Like, it rained a little bit ago, and the humidity just went crazy. You're a Pisces, Steve. Pisces. I'm gonna give it a minute, and then we'll jump in like we usually do. Hey, Saturnin. Welcome, welcome, loves, welcome. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. A wonderful day. Feeling loved, feeling appreciated, valued. Welcome. That blood in your way. Welcome, loves, welcome. We'll be starting here in a little bit. I'm just giving it a minute to see if anybody's trinkles in. I'm not that, Archie, but thank you. Hey, Sunil. Thanks, Nicholas. Hey, Sarah. Welcome, loves, welcome. Thanks, Ra. Thank you guys who like. Thank you who subscribe. Those of you who share. If you're interested in personal readings, they're $5 a question. I have Cash App and PayPal, and I will answer those throughout the reading. Like, I'm going to go through the astrological wheel, so I can squeeze those in between them. Alright, we're going to jump into it here. I am going to go to Europe one day. I have not got to make the trip yet. Thank you for that like, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, we're gonna block 85 if they make any more comments. Hey, John. Can you quit assuming shit? I can understand why you guys are single. You can't read energy and you assume a lot of shit. Alright, what do we got for Aries? Let's see. I'm gonna go through this one. I've got passion. Someone is, you know, borderline obsessed into you. Borderline obsessed into you, Aries. Just be aware of that. On the bottom, you've got healing. For some of you, this is where you're at. Others of you, you bring a big healing vibe to this individual. We're going to go a little bit past passion for Aries and get into this round. See what's cooking good looking. Alright, what else with this passion? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for them likes. Hey, you guys. Ooh, 6 of Cups, yeah. Lots of love there. Someone's curiosities come out with you. I'm just going to be honest. Welcome, loves. Welcome. Hello, Allison, David, and Rana, and Mandela. Hello, hello, hello. I've got Ace of Pentacles. Somebody wants to formalize this. King of Swords, 7 of Swords, Knight of Wands, and 8 of Cups. Somebody's thinking about leaving a relationship, Aries, to be with you. For some of you, that's not for everybody. Others of you, just understand this person thinks about being with you quite often. Oh, that doesn't want that. Want to swap up? Let's go to Taurus. Hello, hello, hello. Who do we got joining us? Who's our next baby? Yeah, we'll just do that like we usually know. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think we'll be doing Gemini next. Hello, Sabre, Dark. A lot of individuals are watching right now. Oh, yeah, listen. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get to hear all of your story, Allison. Is there an ex that lives next to you? Or a love interest? Lord, I can't deal with the toxicity. I really never had that loser. Okay. Edward's gone. I'm just not dealing with it. Alright, I'm gonna take a couple sips, hit that again, and then we're gonna jump into Taurus. We're saying. Use bear base as a deodorant. Just don't get it in your eyes, man. How does that not upset your skin? I was talking to you, Allison. I'm sorry, I'm only getting bits and pieces of your conversation. That sucks. Thank you, Yasu. Oh, welcome, Sophie. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. What's up? Actually, it smells really good. Hey. Oh, TikTok. Aw. We're gonna figure out what we can do about that situation. I'm not psycho. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Polaris. Is that what you got, Key? Or, sorry, that's a Skippy. Yeah. Is that what you got, Skippy? Alright, let's jump into Taurus. What's Taurus got going on with love? Hey, John. Hey from you guys. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Jack. Oh, she's choosing Texas, I can tell. Oh, thanks, girl. Yeah, we're doing tarot, girl. Or sorry, that might be a guy. Can't see that name real well. That's very tiny. Alright, I've got protection. Someone hesitant to open up. This could be you, this could be them. Leaving. For someone, I've got a fear that one of you is going to leave if you don't open up. Just so you know. Not that they are wanting to leave, but there's a fear that you are going to leave if they don't open up. This isn't, if this is more the other person, the place of where it resonates, but, right? Fear about opening up. Welcome, loves. Thank you for them likes. Hey, England. Yeah, the men, lots of emotions here getting stirred up for Taurus. Ivy being able to emotionally open up in the ways you want to. It's just going to take a little bit longer. Yeah, strength. You just have to wait a little bit longer. You know, you're going to get through your fears, or they are, and everything's going to be okay. It's just, until then, you can definitely feel a more pulled back, walled off energy. Nerves, doubt, something. Don't discredit what you're feeling. Yeah, Ace of Wands. You're going to get through it. Or they are. Just know that. Just give it a little bit of time, Taurus. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Just give it a little bit of time. You guys are going to get through it just fine. Welcome, loves. Welcome. Thank you for them likes. Welcome, loves. Did you make a report? I would definitely report them, Alice. And other than that, I mean, you could look into doing bindings on them. Right, thanks, also. You have made a report and nothing's happening, like they're still doing it. Right, especially because they're Muriel. I mean, death magic's an option, depending on how bad it is. I'll just ask the shit out of him. Don't fuck with me, asshole. It's very much like that here in USA too. Sister places. Right? It's all about getting fucked over. I know, right? It's so sad. Oh. I hope that it does get better though. Like I said, I'd go to Hexen's ass, bindings, death magic. Like fuck that motherfucker. Welcome, welcome, welcome all. Yeah, like your life ain't hard enough. Like your life ain't hard enough. I'll pray for you and your cancer, boo boo. That gets better. Oh, I went to skip the ad and it was over. Hello, Gerdas. I'm not sure I understand what you're trying to say, Gerdas. But yeah, I do agree with you. Be careful what you send out there. Alright. Next time I have to sneeze. Hold on one second. My bad. Yeah, okay, so let's get into Gemini. Gemini. Thank you, Allison. I have all the extra stress. Unnecessary. Yeah, true. I'm literally the most trustworthy person out there, but okay. Wow, somebody came on here to judge. Guilting you alive? Alright, Gemini's got feelings. Oh. Someone's got love. And then some. Lots of feelings, lots of emotions. Not just like one or two. They really do like you. It could be vice versa. Whatever their feelings got them thinking about commitments, long term. We've got moving on. I have somebody getting over next. And good for you. Good for you. Yeah, healing. Healing and moving on. You know, if this is you feeling something for somebody new, it's worth pursuing. Please don't stay hung up on this past person. I know doing earlier, there's Gemini collective I was talking to, and yeah, they're moving on from an ex. They're supposed to. Somebody better is around. It's just new, and so you might be struggling to believe it. Welcome, loves. What else we got for Gemini? Get back into those feelings. Feelings. Beautiful. Yeah, there's a big opportunity in love here. I have you taking it or them taking it. If you present some type of courtship to somebody, they will be receptive and accept it. Others of you expect to be presented with this opportunity. 5 of Wands. Yeah, I have you in conflict over it, especially if you're that collective where it's like you're not sure if you should move on from your ex or not. And it's like you really should though. You know, so take that opportunity. Others of you, you know, you might be throwing your cup in the gauntlet like other people are after this energy. You're supposed to pursue it though. Love you guys being the ones that'll be picked. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. For some of you, fears are why you're dragging your feet. For some of you have a lot of feelings for somebody, but because there's other people interested, you haven't kind of submitted that application like, hey, you know, I too would like to pursue this. And you're being kind of encourage you to throw it in. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Page of Swords and the Moon. 9 of Swords. You scared shitless. But it's worth it. You scared of your feelings, Gemini. If this ain't you, this is them. And that's why it's taking so long. Because they scared. Ja! S-C-A-R-E-D. We got them scared. Woo. Shaking at the knees. That's how you got them. Super scared. Cool, dude. I'll be getting to Scorpio in a little bit, hon. I'm going to get into Cancer next. Welcome, loves, welcome. Thank you for those likes. Good luck, Gemini. And again, don't let your fears prevent you from having your best life. Right? Just because it's scary to apply for the job doesn't mean you shouldn't apply for it. Welcome, loves. Alright, this lady ain't good enough. Alright, it's just you. Wait, hold on, yeah. That's what we're doing. Alright. Cancer, Cancer. Talking about my cancers. Welcome, lovies. I hope you are all feeling good. Oh, thank you, Critty. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ink. That's rude. Did your mama raise you that rude? Ooh, fulfillment for Cancer, getting freaky with it. When I say you finally have somebody where it's like, you know, an equal match in the bedroom. You know, you ain't disappointed, right? And that sexual chemistry is important, and they got it. Smack that ass. Yeah, passion. Passion, they got it. Ooh, Cancer, for you. What's this goody goody gumdrop? Welcome, loves, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, loves. Thank you for them likes. Okay, so with this bomb ass, you know, thing. What else we got? Ooh, here we go. The World. Ooh, this is next level booty. Okay, sorry. Relationship 2, right? This is the next level character. So if you've been kind of craving more, you getting more, Cancer. I mean, you asked for the Pizza Supreme, you got the Pizza Supreme. Right? You got the Pizza Supreme. Pizza Supreme. You ain't mad with it. Next level lover. Next level booty. Kino, Stars, Crystal. Yeah, you know it. It's hot. You know that it's hot. For some of you, like, it's so hot. You don't even want to touch it. It's so hot. Right? Like, you already know on some level that it's a level of heat you haven't got to experience yet. And so you're like, you know, I want to touch the fire, but I'm scared of the fire. Right? I want to touch it, but I'm scared I'm going to get burnt. It ain't going to burn you, but you about to heat up, Cancer. Maybe cooking the crab. You got a hot piece of ass. Oh, and it's a love. Look at that. Oh, I like this. And it's a fucking heat you can stabilize. I've got 6 of cups, 4 of wands, 10 of swords, 4 of swords. Man, you think about this a lot. And the answer is yes. It's not just a hot heat. Like, yeah, sex is awesome, but it's like a deep love. Like I said, it's very balanced. Um, you're able to build and expand with it. So good for you, Cancer. All right, reasons to celebrate. Ace of Cups. Aww. Two of Swords. Amen. You look at this from some type of perception that's wrong, which is why you don't make a move towards it for some of you. And if this ain't you, this is them. It's some kind of fear thing, right? Fear of getting burned. Um, fear of it just being sexual, something like that. Alright, let's move over to Leo. Welcome, loves, welcome. Thank you for them likes. Thank you those who subscribe. Anybody who tips or orders a reading. I appreciate you so much. Hello, Chicken McGee. Hey, Curtis. Which set? I just don't listen to them. Haters gonna hate, man. Alright, and they just want attention because nobody wants to pay them attention because they're not worth paying attention to. You know? So, like, here, let's go on your page and try and start some shit so somebody actually acknowledges that I'm existing. Right? And doesn't, like, look like they want to throw up because they had to look at me. Right? I'm so glad I'm not a demon. You know what I mean? Just to be that ugly. To be that ugly is just... I get why so many of them, you know, choose to end contracts early. Welcome, loves. Welcome. The last set, the black one. Allison. Welcome, loves. Welcome. Thank you for that like. That bird just got so close to the window house thing. I was like, oh my goodness. I thought it was going to crash into the roof. I was like, no. Welcome, loves. Welcome. Thank you for the likes. That one was too big. That's what she said. Sorry, it's gonna take me a second. Dude, so sorry. Oh my freaking goodness. With that, Hamilton's was just like, not good. Alright, I'm gonna go get some more lemonade and do Leo when I get back. Sorry about that. I'm sure. Sorry, love, that ad popped up. I was getting my lemonade. Oh, whatever. Welcome, welcome, y'all. Welcome. Okay. Oh. Yeah, pink lemonade, man. I love pink lemonade. Aw, thanks, Allison, for being sweet. Right? I love it. And if you notice, it's males. Right? It's males that, like, can't handle rejection. And shit like that. They want to try and attack. Right? Weak, pathetic energy don't appeal to me. Right? You're out of your league. Right? Maybe look at that. Alright. You guys ready to move into Leo? Guys, it was cray cray. Baby hit, y'all. Baby. Baby, baby. Welcome, lovers. Yes, I am barefoot. Welcome, welcome. Can't go. I like that name. We're getting to Leos. I've got wrath here. Someone's willing to face being reprimanded for you. Others of you, that's what's going on. There's someone like, it could be a family member or something like that that's disapproving. For some of you, there's some kind of argument between you and your partner, that's going to come to an end. For some of you, there's some kind of perspective that can take place and it'll help bring healing to the situation. That's not for everybody. Some of you guys, there's a separation or argument going to end. Yeah. Fulfillment. Things are about to get better if this is you. Others of you understand this person, say it's, grandma or mom or dad or something. Somebody didn't approve and they're like, fuck you. Because of the feelings they have for you. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to tell me who to be with. Calling back. For some of you, you have an ex that's coming back around. Come back around. Welcome, loves. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I've got Knight of Pentacles. Something taking a while to grow, to come back to you. I mean, for some of you, this person's not going anywhere. Like, they aren't trying to leave anytime soon. And they're very much prepared to battle for you. Someone's trying to figure out how to fix this for someone here. There hasn't been a move at bringing peace because they're still figuring out, like, how do I make peace in this situation? Yeah, the moon. Lots of reflection here. Others of you, you may be unaware that this person is literally fighting family members for you. They might not openly share that with you. Because they don't want you to think less of yourself or anything like that. Like, fuck Nana. Right? That's pretty much where they're at with it. Like, fuck Nana. Yeah, judgment. Expect a conversation, those of you that are in the argument that brings healing. If something was done wrong, they've really looked at that situation and made the changes that they need to. Or come up with a plan, like, and are prepared to do it and trying to do it. You know what I mean? Others of you, you might end up hearing about this Nana situation that you got going on with your partner, where it's like something happens and there might be some kind of slip up where it's like, yeah, the family's fighting her right now, or everybody's mad at me and I'm just kind of stressed about it. And they're like, why? Or you're like, why? And then they start telling you the story about how they had to, tell Nana to keep her opinion to herself, and now they're not the favorite grandchild anymore. Boo-hoo. Seven of Wands, Queen of Swords, and Four of Pentacles. With Nine of Pentacles. They may not really open up about how much they think about you, hon. But they really do love you a lot. Enough to, like I said, fight for you. You know what I mean? They're fighting for this love. Ooh, the Lovers. Yes, big love vibes. Five of Wands. And Knight of Swords. I mean, they're victorious in the battle. You know what I mean? They let Grandma know what's what. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. They let Grandma know what's what. But that's the kind of partner you want. So, at least you have somebody, who's got loyalty. right? Because for some of you, you had partners where there was like no loyalty. Oh, the wolves came out. Well, I'm gonna eat with them. You know what I mean? Oh, everybody's got knives. Here's mine. Let me sharpen. Way different energy. Way different energy. Man on the run. I need a good porch session. Like just kicking it with a blunt and my homies. Right. Welcome, lovies. Hey, Fred. I have a pair of shoes. Four-star monster card? I'm not sure what that is, babe. Hey, Corito. Hey, Blanilla. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for those likes, those subscribes, all the good wishes, good energy. I love you guys so much. Which one, baby? Are we going Twilight or a different one? Alright, we're gonna start Virgo in a second. I'm moving out. So, itchy, itchy. Itch, itch, itch. It's my throat. Fun angles. Right? Did you see like chin puns? No, this is not Yu-Gi-Oh! Hello, babies. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That was a mouthful of spit. I was almost choked on my spit, y'all. It was about to be bad. We love Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. I've got chemistry upside down, Virgo. Thumbs off. Thumbs off in the chemistry. For some of you, you know, it's just always off and it's always going to be off and you're trying to force something that's not going to work right. Others of you, you know, you feel it off. You know what I mean? This is something where usually there's different chemistry between you two. Like the energy transfer isn't strained. Um, it isn't heavy or anything like that or off. Like something feels off in the energies and you're trying to figure it out. Others of you, this is something new, and it's like this is just never gonna manifest into something good. Uh, you guys are never gonna make something good together. If you guys tried to make a cake, it looked like shit soup or something. Like you know, conquest. It's really apparent in the bedroom, right? It's really apparent in the bedroom that you know you guys just don't mix that well. Right. Maybe in conversations and stuff, it's not as obvious, but when it comes to the bedroom, like, even if they give you what you're asking for, right? Say you're like, yeah, 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 fuck me harder. And they fuck you harder. It's still just not that great, right? Like, if somebody else fucked you harder, you'd be like, oh my God, I'm dead fucked harder. It's like the best thing ever. But, like, with them, you're just like, I mean, you're doing the thing, but I'm not feeling the stuff. Right? Strike out. Others of you, something in the bedroom can help bring chemistry back. You know what I mean? Some in the boudoir can help uh, either unlock what's going on or bring healing to the situation. For some of you, maybe, especially with conquest coming up, maybe they don't feel like they get to be in charge a lot. And so something like getting to dominate you in some way in the bedroom, healthily, would be helpful, right? Being the big bad boss. I got moving on. Yeah, you guys are going to go to Splitsville. For some of you, I've got question underneath this. Understand if you try to force stuff with this energy where it's off, a lot of you guys are looking at somebody who will end up cheating on you in some way or fashion. Now, whether it goes sexual or they just start, reaching out to others. Hey, you want to hang out and do something. Depends on the one. Others of you have got messages about you guys moving on um, and being able to heal things. Alright, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, just give it a little bit of time. Others of you, a certain kind of scheduled event will bring healing to this relationship. For some of you, it's not sexually driven. Others of you, like I said, we're going with the sex helping. Welcome, loves, welcome. Who's Colombian? I've got Four of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's reserved. You feel reserved. You can't even feel like you open up all the way. Um, for some of you, I mean, and honestly, it's a limitation. Like these energies are never going to be able to make more than they make now, right? And what they're mixing up now is not that impressive to you. Let's be honest. It's not that impressive. Um, yeah, so it's kind of like accepting the truth. You're gonna have to here. Others of you, somebody's blocked off, and you're gonna find out about what. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. They still love you. Understand that even if the energies are off between you guys right now, this isn't you. Uh, for a lot of you, what I was getting earlier is something at work, like their bosses extra chew their ass out. Um, and so that's kind of just affecting the relationship. Others of you, I mean, where are we going with this? I have you choosing you. Just because this isn't going to pan out. This isn't going to pan out. This is not a pot of gold. You can't unlock these and have the happiness you could have with something else. Yeah, Ten of Swords, Two of Wands, and Five of Swords. That's ever. You end up calling it. It is what it is, boo. You can't do me like you do. There goes that I'm out. The dick's not good. The puss's not good. They're like, I'm out. I'm out. I'd rather be masturbating than fucking you. I'm out. Right? When you can get yourself off better. You know what I mean? I mean, what does that mean? What does that mean? Alright, let's put it in. Let's put it in. I'll go to Libra. Welcome, loves. Welcome. Thank you for those likes. I appreciate you so much. If you're interested in a personal reading, it's $5 a question, or you can book a half an hour. It's $25, $50 for the hour. Well, bam. God, someone pissing off spirits. Someone's ancestors, like, ready to punch an energy in the face. Because they keep, like, running their fucking mouth. Right? About you, whoever this is. They keep running their mouth about you, and they're like, I'm gonna snap and punch them. So, for some of you, you got somebody who talks hella shit about you. Hella shit. Good song. Come on, that's Elvis. We gotta jam out to Elvis for a second. Another one. We can't go on together. That's not what I was saying, but I'm not about that. Build our dream. Dun, dun, dun. Everybody being like, you look like your mama. I don't know if somebody from my mom's graduating class is watching or something like that, but I think I had one of her classmates being like, you look just like your mom. I'm like, yeah, no. Oh no, my mom's prettier than me, so like, right. Alright, we've got healing for Libra. Somebody owes somebody an apology here. I mean, like, you in the flowers. And if you're the one who hurt my little Libra, like, you might need to. You know what I mean? You might need the flowers on this one. Or something else. Right, something else. Ay. Some of you guys are separated and healing, and someone's headed towards you. Got someone trying to swoop in. Others of you, I mean, your ex might be popping up on you, hon. Freedom. Yeah. I got a lot of you guys that are in the middle of a breakup. Others of you threatened it. You was like, listen, motherfucker, I will take my shit and be gone. You understand that? I will take everything I have and walk out that fucking door. Okay? Don't act like I won't fucking cut you. Like I will cut this motherfucking picture. Right? You was like, oh, hell to the no. Oh, hell to the no. You didn't disrespect me that way. Oliver said, hell no. Oh my lord. I got you guys moving past it or in this phase of being free for somebody. Cause right, you ain't gonna disrespect me and mine. Right? So something's showing up. Let's get into the details, Libra. What the creepy question? Well, sorry, it just seems like a creepy question. Okay, so moving on. Alright, what do we got for Libra with this healing and freedom? I don't know. How you guys like dismissing some suitors? And I understand it, but it's just funny. Sorry, I'm just laughing because you just like, no thank you. Like, even if they show up with flowers, you're like, no thank you. You know, you should keep them. They're so pretty. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Others of you, some offers coming in. Right? It's a good one. Those of you who were trying to, manifest your ex. I got your wish headed towards you. Some of you beware because it's like it's some kind of lesson. You are wishing for some kind of toxic entity back in your life. Like you was in so much heartache, you was pissed and like middle finger, like, you know, fuck you. And it's like, you know what? You really want shit that bad? Go ahead and have some shit. And then you're gonna be crying for it to fucking end. Others of you, this is, they changed, grown, or are willing to address whatever the hell happened. And others of you, I got somebody brand spanking new. Brand spanking new. What we got here? Nine of Cups. Here comes the offer. It's not going to be too much longer till they're here. For some of you, like, you're looking at the weekend. Like, by weekend. Or on weekend or something like that. Give you guys a couple more weeks than that, but, like, a big chunk of you guys, it's like this weekend. We're heading into it. 5 of Swords. This individual is prepared to fight with you for another chance. Like literally, like, somebody was like, but this is why we should be together and things like that. Prepared to fight with you. You know, for some of you, your energy is gonna do that too, but that's that asshole. And even if it makes logical sense, it doesn't mean we should do it. For some of you, you really want to romanticize this connection and this love, and it's like you're just setting yourself up to get hurt really big. You have a chance to avoid this bad karma by just like when they show up, realizing then like, you know what, I really actually don't want this shit. And apologizing. Otherwise, you're getting stuck with it anyways. Okay. Others of you, you got this really good connection headed towards you, right? Somebody who's more on your level and gets you. I've got better communication and vibes. For some of you here, there's a reconciliation after some kind of fuck up. Some kind of fuck up leads to a reconciliation. No, not the movies. Not the movies. What do we got? The Lovers and Knight of Swords, yeah. Somebody doesn't want to risk losing you. So there's a big conversation that's going to take place. Like, they love you, they're sorry, gonna try harder, stuff like that. Others of you, I mean, just in, I want to be with you, I'd like to pursue this, I think you're very, funny, very cute, things like that. Someone has a lot that they want to say to you when they show up. And yeah, for some of you, expect them to have things like flowers, like actually have flowers. I'm gonna turn on this light. Yeah, it makes it harder to see the cards for you guys, I think. Oh, I gotta sit up! Yeah, there's one light. Maybe I'll just turn on both. You know, screw it. Well, I'm just gonna turn on the other one. Alright, let me get up and do that. Hold on a second. We're gonna switch over. But yeah, good for you, Libra. You got big love. The star tried to pop out, healing for, those in a relationship where, some fight with your partner. Right? Some fight with your partner. Cha 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 cha. Cha 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 cha. For some of you, and it may be an insecurity, I got trust on the bottom. Where I was going to take it is your partner may have looked at someone and you could recognize that they found that individual sexy, right? Or sexually appealing. Now, that does not mean that they were fantasizing having sex with them. That does not mean that, they want them. But they happen to see something, it caught their eye, and, things that happen, you're looking and recognizing, like, yeah, they're sexy and, look good. Um, which can take a moment. They, and it hurt you. And they are going to apologize for that. But hopefully you understand that, like, and Bliss was popping, came through when I was receiving this message. They only want to have sex with you, hon. Just because they saw someone was sexy doesn't mean that they want to actually have sex with them, right? And it can be a lot more triggering when it's an individual in the public than, say, a celebrity, right? You kind of get used to you guys kind of having those conversations like, yeah, they're hot or they're hot. You know what I mean? Like, if I didn't have you, yeah, I'd totally bone that one if they're available. Um, but when it happens in the collective around you, and it's like everyday average Joe Schmo, you're like, oh shit. It's the same concept. Like, hey, they're sexy. Like, maybe if I didn't have you, I'd go and try and talk to it. But, like, I don't want to try and talk to it. I'm not thinking about trying to talk to it. I just saw it. Right? They're like, I just saw something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and and hopefully you can see it for that, because that's gonna happen in life. How that's gonna happen to you one day. You're gonna be the one gets caught looking at somebody where, like, that's a sexy individual. Um, it is what it is. You know, humans are art pieces, and so that's just one of them art pieces that grab their attention. I love you guys, and I'm not reading that. All right, hey babies. I am going to turn on the lamp. I'm actually, since I have to get up anyways, yeah, it's an hour into it. I'm not surprised. I'm going to take a pee break. I'm sorry, guys. And I'll be right back. And then we'll get into Scorpio, because we just did Libra. I hope that helped you guys. I love you so much. Oh, and ads today. Like, seriously, what the heck? They just picked up so much. Welcome, loves, welcome. How are we doing? How are we doing? I feel good today. Good. Watch out. What was such a good song? I love it. Yeah, it's Monday. I'm just want to go home. Thank you all for them likes. Thank you those who subscribe. Anybody who tips or donates, I appreciate you. Thank you. Welcome, loves. Ooh, I'm starting to get a knot on my shoulder, I think. Or it's just like really tense in there. I don't know why. So I figured we could use the good vibes for a little bit longer. Oh, somebody's blocked. Group. What's group mean? Welcome, loves. Welcome. We're gonna start Scorpio here in a second, loves. Okay. I'm gonna be blocking Blue apparently. Blue, please don't post any more of that shit. Okay? Please. That's all I'm asking. Let's see if you can respect another individual or not. Thank you, Blue. I'm good. How are you, hon? Is that Edwin? Track star. Keep it going. Oh no, it's about to fall. Well done, yeah. Almost, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna turn this back down since we're getting back into the reading. Alright, welcome, lovies. Let's get into Scorpio. That kind of sounded creepy, didn't it? Alright. Sorry, the amount of ads is pissing me off today. Like, so many more ads than there usually is. I'm like, what the fuck, y'all? What in the fuck? Why? Why so many ads? Welcome, loves, welcome. What's the matter with you? Oh. I've got power. For some of you, some type of power struggle. With someone, others of you, you know, got energy matches. Someone getting to feel powerful because of you. Or you getting to feel powerful because of another. Yeah, chemistry. You've got a lot of chemistry with this individual. Temptation. For some of you, this may have been a struggle in the past. I have you not where you were. You might be able to act, you know, for some of you, there's some kind of forgiveness in a relationship where indiscretion was there. Somebody felt some kind of temptation, and there's some kind of forgiveness. It was not for everybody. Others of you, You get to bring out, a different energy of yours where you feel stronger, right? You two both can match energies, um, things like that. There's a good balance to it. Very yin yang. Welcome, loves, welcome. Okay. No, the tit's a bit low. We already did Leo's, babe. And right now I'm on Scorpio, so I can't even think of Leo. Sorry. I've got Page of Wands and Nine of Wands. Yeah, someone learned lessons in the past. If the other person is the one who fell, you know, they are different. They are different. If you don't feel like that resonates for you, then please don't lie to yourself and be like, oh, you know what I mean? If you had somebody who cheated on you and you feel like they didn't learn their lesson, it's because they didn't. Lying to yourself ain't gonna change nothing. You know what I mean? Don't hop in the sack with them and then be like, well, she gave bad advice. No, this is a collective reading, and that didn't apply to you. It's just you just wanted it to. That ain't my fault. All right, others of you. Yeah, the power. I've got Queen of Wands. Sorry, the Page of Wands. Um, there's a lot of high energy between you guys. A lot of strong energy between you guys. Um, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've got somebody worried they're gonna be single forever. Eight of Swords, the Hanging Man. Um, who is this energy? Because I don't feel like it's around me. For some of you, it's around you, but you struggle to make yourself accessible to it. So if you're one of my Scorpios where it's like, you're at home a lot, right? Um, this energy is in the town that you live in. But the problem is, maybe you guys go to different gas stations. Maybe you like different grocery stores. Um, or maybe you guys have different routines and they're on Tuesdays and you're there on Thursdays. And it's like Spirit keeps trying to get you to do shit outside of your routine, um, outside of your comfort in order to get you aligned with this energy. And you're not listening very well about going to these places so you can meet it. Um, so if you feel like that's you, hon, I'm just gonna encourage you as much as you can, moving forward. If you feel like, you're getting directed by the universe to go to this different gas station at 2:13 for no fucking reason, that you can think of, maybe it's important to go to that gas station at 2:13, for no reason. You never know who you're gonna meet there, right? You know, the likelihood of somebody just pulling into your driveway and being like, hey, I know I don't know you, but do you want to date? As romantic as that thought is, and how nice that thought is. Uh, Caution believing into that and then living into that, right? Because, you can believe something, but then you can end up living into that belief. And in that case, it'd be something where, you just kind of sit around and expect somebody to pull into your driveway and be like, hey, here I am. And I was like, that's not um, honestly going to happen. You know what I mean? That's not a truthful outlook to have on the future. What else we got? Three of Wands and Knight of Swords. expect for this change to happen soon. Others of you, you know, this person plans on having a conversation with you. Some type of conversation. If things are going good, it's to just kind of explain, for some of you, it's kind of like a check-in. Like, I'm feeling really good about this, for all these reasons. Are you still feeling really good about this? Like, you planning on continuing to go forward this? Because I want to continue to go forward with this. That kind of thing. Others of you, I got you guys talking about like holidays together or something like that. So, that's for Scorpio. Hey, beautifuls. Aw, thanks, Kindred. Aw, I love you. You are so sweet. I appreciate you. No. Yeah, Knight of Cups here. The Tower and Ace of Cups. Love coming to wreck your world real soon. Ooh, the Devil and that part. Yeah. It's hot, baby. It's hot. Right? It's got all the elements you was looking for in this chapter you wanted to write. You said, I want to spice it that extra hot. And it's like, alright, spice it extra hot. Spice of the extra hot. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Now we're cooking with grace. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome, loves. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you for the kind words. Those of you that, share kindness and positivity. Those of you with your own personal experience that open up. Thank you for that. You know what I mean? All light conversation is welcome. You know what I mean? Safe space energy. Safe space. My nail got hooked up in this bitch and like drug it. Like, oh, here we go. Dragging it along. Saggy. Saggy. May not be saggy. All I'm saying is I got a message where it's like some of you guys are getting strung along in your relationships. Right? Someone's stringing you along. There's something that looks better to them. They're just not sure if it wants to bond with it. Oh, my high school. Yeah, for some of this energy thinks about leaving, or if this other energy that's interested in goes to pursue it, it's out. It's out. It's Sag or whoever this is for. They're out. So just be aware of that. I'm great, Tony. How are you? Hey, Ron. Yes, I can read. No, I'm not going to read you. No. Alright, get into Sag. I'm actually going to have a little bit of lemonade. Oh, glow bugs. Glow bugs, glow bugs. Alright, one more time and then we'll start. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And on the lower back. I love you guys. I love you. Alright, Silver Sage. What do we got? Oh, I didn't pull those love messages. Damn. How many of those did I not do that for? What did I go pay? Well, we'll get into it for that. Oh, well. I've got passion here, Saji. For some of you, you've got energy stringing you along, and there's somebody else who, has all those feelings for you, and then some that you want. You're just not getting them from the energy that you're putting your intentions on. Others of you, you've got an energy around you, whether you're connected to it or not, where it's like, there's a big passion between you guys. If you haven't met them, there'll be some type of like spark energy that you're going to recognize. And this is the one you're supposed to pursue or choose. Romanticism. Yeah. This ends up being a very emotionally fulfilling and balanced relationship. So just listening to those energies. I've got jealousy and moving on. For some of you, you're going to have others from your past, wrath, that are not happy about you getting a bomb-ass relationship. Boo-hoo them, but they might try to retaliate, just saying. Be aware of that. Others of you, the messages coming through is that, like, this is a relationship that a lot of others around you are going to be jealous of. You and this person have a lot of passion and good energy. Like I said, balance. The number 33 here. Very committed. It's a very good relationship. And people are like, I wish, I had a relationship like Sag and so. Or if they're in a relationship, they're like, oh, we have such a good relationship, but here comes you and this thing, and they're like, okay, so maybe our relationship isn't that good, right? You and this partner really hold up mirrors around others around you where it's like, maybe these relationships aren't as good as they seemed to be. Yeah, Queen of Swords, truth here, clarity. Others of you, this energy is very good at communication. They are very honest energy. They aren't gonna lie. They might be blunt. For some of you, this energy is blunt. Where it's like, I'm just gonna spit the truth. Like, I'm feeling on you, or you feeling on me. Right? You don't really have to guess a lot. Good conversations, though. 5 of Swords. Yeah. I have others talking about you in this energy. Just because, like I said, you hold up this mirror where it's like, you guys don't really have that kind of relationship that you think you do. You know what I mean? Like, are you guys a good match? Yeah, there is Swords. I have you guys getting out of something where it's like, this is the one that's stringing you along, where it's not the right match for you. You see it clearly and leave. Others of you, I mean, you guys actually end up causing breakups. Like I said, because you in this energy just are that kind of relationship. It holds up a mirror to the relationships around you guys and literally causes breakups. I mean, which is good. It's good that, you have that great of a relationship where others around you are like, damn, there is lack here. There is lack here. And could we ever fill that kind of lack? I was like, no, we can't. It's kind of like maybe we shouldn't be together that way anymore. You know what I mean? Relationships that have grown to their fullest potential or, are doing whatever the fuck they're doing. And I was like, well, alrighty then. Alrighty. There's a whole heat wave. Welcome, loves. Welcome. Alright. Do we want to? I want to grab a couple of these. I've got cut cords here, views and perceptions, inland hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Uh, Again, someone's getting strung along here. They're not doing what they say they're doing, right? If someone's like, "Oh, I'm working on this shit," they really aren't. Um, I mean, they really aren't. There's like no effort into it. I don't care. If they go to counseling, are they even really talking? Or if they're talking, or even are they telling the truth? You know, as someone who's not taking this shit seriously. Let's just put it that way, Sag. And they're willing to keep dragging you along, like, believe in me and my bullshit, because they don't want to lose you. Um, they don't want to lose you. Which is no reason to string somebody along. That's very selfish. They're very selfish. And you deserve better than that. So, calling it quits is really what's suggested here because there's better energies. Right? You could be in a relationship with somebody where everybody else is like, man, damn. Right? Like, is that relationship good? Could it use some improvements? Right? And instead you're with something that doesn't even fucking try. Right? It doesn't even try. It's not invested in this. It's, very selfish. As someone who's pretty much just invested in themselves. Yeah, this thing holding the mirror. It's just about them, boo. It's just about them. It's just about them. I'm sorry, Sag. I know a lot of you guys were hoping that this energy was going to grow and change. Um, you know, I hate to tell you, Sag, but some of you guys believed in something that wasn't even there. Like, there's something that you believed or something that you saw and you mistook it for potential and it's really not. Like, it's not a potential that they have. You might have been receiving a message about how that's not something this individual is ever capable of, and you were like, "Oh, see, they can do it." Like, you might have fucked up a message in a big way where it's like, "No, hun, they was never gonna be able to get their shit together like that." You know what I mean? All right. All right. We have no new comments as of now. Welcome, loves, welcome. I am going to switch over to Capricorn. Cappy. Welcome, loves. Welcome. I like this song. Sorry. Southern Nights. Welcome. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Let's get to Capricorn. Welcome, loves. Welcome. That's not great. Dang. I was doing so good with the little hits. And then that was not. I'm so sorry. Into a ball and done. Do. Oh, she balls. That I just like all over the pretty place. Yes, she. Welcome. Welcome, Liz. Welcome. Protection. Someone doesn't feel like they can really open up with this individual. Some of you may be feeling rushed here. Like, and this doesn't have to be to go to the next level. Some of you, yes, like this energy might be trying to take things to like the sexual level, and you're like, oh, yeah, I'm not ready for that. You know what I mean? And I mean, the sexual level can start with kissing, right? Hell, holding hands is one of the first ways we express that kind of energy. Like, you know, I love you so much, I want to touch you. So, but whatever way they're wanting to take this, you're like, I don't really want to yet. I don't feel ready. And if this isn't you, then understand that this is them and where they're coming from, where it's just like, I'm just not ready yet. Not that they won't be ready ever. It's just they need a little bit more time in the water to acclimate, right? You guys are like used to it and ready to go, you know, deep dive swimming, and they're like, I'm still trying to get my feet used to the temperature or something like that. Or like they're in the water, but like they just ain't even ready to swim yet. You know what I mean? Like, you ever put a fish into water after you change the water, or you buy it for the first time? You know, you buy it and you got to put it in the water for the first time, and the temperatures are different, and the fish kind of just stays there for a second, like, I'm not even sure how to swim right now. Right? Like, somebody's in water, like, right. I'm not trying. You are going to get what you want in the end. Uh, things are going to continue to progress. For some of you, if you have multiple people that you're talking to, this energy does not want to open up in those ways until they are the only option. Um, if you guys were to be in a committed relationship, it would be different. But for a lot of them, yeah, I've got feelings. Yeah, if you guys were committed, you know what I mean? If you were committed to each other and there wasn't other people around, then that, you know, you want to talk to like that, then they would be like, yeah, no, you know, let's do the thing, Gabby. Let's do the thing. Others of you, they may look different than who you usually date. And so that's the thing. I have somebody who's a little bit bigger and is nervous about sharing their body. I've got fears and phobias. Welcome, loves. Welcome. Page of Wands. Yeah. Timing for someone here. Seeming like it's rushed. Don't get me wrong. They're excited. And you know, a part of them wants to. Right? A part of this energy is like, yes, I absolutely do want to do the next level. But there's a part of them that's just not ready yet. We'll look more into it. Hopefully you guys getting clarity. Just because sometimes there's things you can do to help an individual, and the ones that I'm connecting to are the ones where it's like, you don't want them to feel rushed. You don't want them scared. You don't want them, you want them happily and just excited and, not feeling pressured. You definitely don't want them feeling pressured. Temperance, big healing here. Someone here, I've got past wounds that are causing current barriers. King of Wands. For some of you guys, someone was pressured in the past and then dropped pretty quickly. Others of you, I have someone who's actually body shamed by their ex, which is why they're like, as much as I want to, and yeah, there's passion, there's fire there. I'm scared too. Others of you, this has to do with, other options, and until there's more like committed energy, grounded energy, they're not really wanting to take it to the next level. Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. For those of you where it's a healing thing, again, just give it time. For those of you where, it's multiple offers, some of you guys, this energy you're going to end up missing out on just because they need that kind of commitment and they want that kind of commitment. And those of you that, are true lights, you're not going to lie to someone to try and get them into the bedroom, right? So you're just going to be like, being honest, I want to keep things light and have multiple partners. And it's best that we not do that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Or that's all that's ever going to be, and I don't want you to get hurt. Right? So that they kind of know. Knight of Wands, Five of Cups, and Six of Cups. Yeah, just caution not to cause unnecessary heartache. Honesty is the best policy. And for some of you, I know this is someone that, you really do want to take it to that next level, but it's like, act with integrity here is part of the warning. Act with integrity. Sunshine. We're going to be switching the next reading. And then from this illuminated, I've got lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. Once that comfort level has been reached, just know, things are definitely going to change. I've got STDs, energetic or 3D, and feminine. And for some of you, I've got this warning here, hun. You haven't felt like you can open up to them, or there's some kind of block for a reason. It might be because you're getting protected from something. And for some of you, you're saying that's not a deal breaker. And good for you. But understand that, like, this advice is kind of being given because there's a safe way to do things. Not saying that that person would be wrong. This person may not know that they have it on. And so it's like times when you're more susceptible to spreading things. For some of you, this individual, like, is an antibiotic and then they're going to be fine. They just don't know yet. And for some of you guys, these things can cause bigger problems in one gender than another, right? So for some of you, that is coming out. So just be aware of that. Yeah, I'm not soulmate. These contracts, man. The dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light. Adapt, change, and heal. Awesome. For some of you guys, this is going to be ending. Just because with the energies that you're in or they're in, where it's that more, I want to be sleeping around. I want to go on lots of dates. Like, I don't want to just date one individual, right? Sometimes we don't want to have just one, right? That's really where they're at or you're at. And so this isn't going to be able to progress. Those of you where, like I said, this was, figuring it out. Yeah, there were options, but there aren't going to be options here soon. There's some kind of commitment, and then things can open up the way you want them to. Right. All right, Cappy. I hope that helped you. Such a Wednesday. Numbers. The Chariot. The Queen of Swords and Page of Swords. Somebody's going to be communicating with you soon. Yeah, Page of Wands. Expect to hear it. Welcome, loves. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, loves. We're going to be moving over to Aquarius. Again, if you have a personal question, $5 a question. And I'll get your reading in between these or at the end, depending on when you book it. You're new, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I love you. Welcome, 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 loves. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What do we got for Aquarius? Ooh, freedom for Aquarius. So, Mendon. Oh, why? Some of you guys did a psycho. They're gonna do some kind of ritual. Fuck it. Some of it is like, oh, okay. Things are over. For some of you, you straight gave them the fucking boot. You was like, go on now, get. And now they're all like, well, fuck you, Aquarius. I'm gonna try and do psycho stuff. Keep up on your shielding. Keep up on your shielding. Okay. I hope things get better. Others of you, it's just over. Time for this shit to be done. Some of you guys are already in the breakup where it's like, you got your freedom. Welcome, lovers. Welcome. We've got conquest here. So you guys got some one night stands ahead of you. And for Aquarius, what I'm getting is, they're not supposed to be relationships. Some of you guys are just, you've got something good headed towards you, but maybe, you've got a month or two till it moves to town type situation. I was like, you can have some booty. You can have some booty. Um, but you're not supposed to date them. I mean, others of you, I have you getting aligned with someone else where you're much more sexually compatible, right? Um, if you were to look at this relationship that you're getting out of and you were to rank the sex, more to be desired, more to be desired. Triumph on the bottom. I don't know. I don't like this energy. For some of you, this person always like made you feel like you were replaceable. And it's like, that's not good in a counterpart. That should need to end. Like, fuck that. Right? You just be sitting there telling somebody, I can replace you. I can replace you. How rude. Welcome, loves. Welcome. What else do we got for Aquarius? Congrats on some booty, buddy. I've got King of Swords. Yeah, someone clearly seeing why this had to end. Others of you clearly seeing energies around you. Like I said, you might have potential booty, but like that's really all they're supposed to be. Others of you clearly seeing the psycho that you decided to date. Um, I've got the Chariot. Watch it don't happen to your car. Make sure you pray shielding of your vehicle. For some of you got, entities that you broke up with that broke up with you. No, for some of you, this cycle broke up with you and now they're gonna come at your shit. But like, I've got anywhere from bat to the windshield to, spells and hexes to try and like sabotage your vehicle in some way. Someone can't handle it's over. Yeah, the truth. The truth. The truth. Right. I do have an energy around you that makes a really good fuck buddy. They're witty and fun. They might be gifted as well. Judgment. But, it's not supposed to be a relationship, right? It's supposed to be kept light and fun. Because this isn't, as much as your energies match good, it's actually not supposed to be that. Welcome, loves. Welcome. Magician. Again, beware psycho exes. Stay shielded. Others of you, there's just an energy that you can mix energies with a lot better. I have you figuring out who that is soon, if you don't already. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Fool. For some of you, like, you've got, like, this energy you can be pretty blown with. Like, hey, you want to be a fuck buddy? So they'll be like, yeah, let me look at my schedule. Eight of Pentacles, you may work together or go to school together or something like that. Again, them really just being like, yeah, but I need to check my schedule. For some of you, honesty, this energy, has someone fuck buddy. And that's what I'm saying. They just kind of like that energy. You know what I mean? Or at least for this situation. Others of you, they're pretty busy. Yeah, Three of Wands. They're trying to make like future plans happen. So they're very busy and it's like, But, you know, they're available for some booty, but it's not like they could do a relationship anyways. Alright. There you go, Aquarius. Lots of answers. Lots of answers. Lots of answers. We're going to be doing Pisces next. Welcome, welcome. Thank y'all for kicking it. I hope you guys are getting the answers that you need. If you're not finding your answer in your collective reading, I am doing in-depths right now that are love-based, so they should all be up by Sunday, hopefully, but otherwise they'll be up soon, you know what I mean? I've got Aries, Taurus, and Gemini's done already. Tomorrow I should be doing Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. And welcome, 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 loves. Thank you all for them likes. Welcome, loves. Alright, what do we got for Pisces? Pisces. What do we got for you? Ooh, fulfillment. So you guys taking some to the next level, something you wanted to try. Others of you, a very fulfilling relationship. This does not just pertain to sex. I've got something that's very foundationally strong, fundamentally strong. Jealousy. You know, some of you guys, you're gonna spark this in others. For some of you, it has to do, like, especially, you got friends you like to tell individuals, like, yeah, you got friends that you like to tell, like, stuff to, and, you know, someone's jealous of your stories. Desire. Transgression. Yeah, they're like, damn. You guys just, you know, it's hot. It's hot. The shit that you talked about is hot. And they're like, you know, I want a piece of Pisces dish. I want a piece of Pisces dish. Right? Yeah. The Pisces got the spicy one. Welcome, loves. Welcome. Oh, no. Hello, loves. Hello. Alright. So what do we got coming up for Pisces here? What else do we need to know? Other than, you know, shit's good. Yeah, Three of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. Big home vibes, right? And somebody who's going to help you build that home, right? What I mean, foundationally, fundamentally strong. Like, this is a very strong relationship that can go through a lot of things. That's why, you know, it's got people jealous of the love. You know? Inspiring and jealousy. You know what I mean? Like, you guys' energies kind of teeter between that. Like, oh, I want a relationship like Pisces and whoever has, to, you know, fuck Pisces and whoever and the relationship that they have that is so strong and awesome. 10 of Swords and Page of Cups. Damn. For some of you, oh, I'm back. Apparently disconnected for a second. For some of you guys actually expect an apology. Your relationship triggers somebody to the point where they say something or do something out of jealousy. For some of you, you know, this might translate to your partner in your relationship, but for the majority of Pisces, I have this being, you know, spectators, right? Those around you who are observing and hearing things, and they're like, hella fucking jealous. Yeah, Four of Swords. You and your partner might end up finding yourselves in more of a retreat phase where it's like, you know, our peace means more than your bullshit. And apparently you can't handle when we talk about our peace. And so we're just not going to hang out with you. We're just not hanging out with you. It is what it is. Yeah, lovers. That's what you guys choose. You pick the love. Those of you where this isn't the relationship that you're in, it is what's headed towards you. Welcome, loves. Welcome, loves. Asha boss. Welcome, welcome. Alright, guys. Does anybody have any personal questions? Trying to decide. How long have we been at this? We're already at 2 hours. Do I want to do another reading or not? Welcome, loves. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys who liked. Thank you guys who subscribed. Any of you guys who decided to tip, I do appreciate you, and I pray that comes back tenfold. If you're interested in those personal readings, please email me. And I think that's about it on that one. Said, might restart it. Was Kindred still on, or did she dip out? Right? The conversation was going for a while. She said, bye, I missed it. And she said, bye, I missed it. Alright. Alright. I'm going to refill my lemonade, and I'll be right back. And I think I'm going to go through Aries through Pisces again. And pull new love messages. And then I'll probably call it a night after that. Alright, I shall return. I like my hair. Sometimes I just cannot handle it though. This is like a brand new vape pen. I've never even tried this brand before. And it hits different than the other ones do, so I'm still trying to adjust to that. It sucks. I hate that. I hate how hard it is to find, like, the same product continuously. Right? If you don't vape, like, a lot of these things are so different depending on who makes them. Like, how fast they burn, how hot they burn, how harsh they hit, all that. Like, everything is different. I was like, damn it. And it seems like every time you find one that you like, it gets discontinued. I wish weed was cheaper where I'm at. I gotta get up to Michigan, man. What if I got, like, my neighbor to take me up there? Or Paul! Because he wanted to go on that road, or he was getting his bike fixed. Maybe I can convince him. Can we go up to fucking PA, or not PA, what was that one? Where was I saying? Michigan. Oh, that's my buddy Paul. You want to take a day trip? Alright. I shall return with lemonade. Alright, guys. I am back, boos. I am back. What the heck is that? Over her. Welcome. Thank you for them likes, guys. Alright, so we're gonna go Aries through Pisces, pull any messages. I don't know if I want to use both decks again. Kind of feeling this one instead of that one. So I might go with that. And we'll just see what happens with it. Alright. Alright, welcome. Let's see what we got for Aries. I've got calling back. Someone's coming back to Aries. Who's coming back to Aries? Who's coming back to Aries? I've got power and dreams. This person tries to send you shit. Some of you guys might have been practicing the same thing, though. I'm not gonna lie. For some of you, you're literally trying to send intentions to get them to come back to you, or dream about you when they're doing the same thing. So it's kind of like matchy there. But someone's coming back to Aries. Ooh, conquest after that. Good times. You know what you know, Aries. You know what you know. We should break those up soon. Welcome, loves. Welcome. Welcome, loves. Welcome. Ooh. Welcome. Oh, I'm gonna skip an ad real fast. I just had to wait. I was like, oh no, it is Drive Talking. Oh, it's one of my favorite songs. And Bee Gees is one of my all-time favorite bands. I love the fucking Bee Gees. Why is it not playing though? Or is this just like real quiet? So watch it be quiet. There you go. I was like, it's so fucking quiet. We can't even hear it. My zero's about to fall. If I use this, I'm like, oh hell no. Alright, Taurus, what you got? Oh, freedom. What's under? I've got a breakup for Taurus. Poor guy. That's right. Could be pressures. Nostalgia. Some of you, there's a breakup to go back to an ex. Others of you, I've got, it's like what you think it can be is better than it will be. You might have dreamed up some scenarios and it's like dreams are better than reality for some reason. Dreams are better than reality. Yeah, leaving. You getting out of it. You said, no. This isn't working out. For some of you, chemistry is an issue. Yeah, there's a kind of energy struggle. For some of you, you find yourself like constantly having to be the lead, and it's like I don't always want to be the lead. So that's kind of it for some of you. Welcome, loves. We're gonna into Gemini. Gemini. What do we got for Gemini? You know. What did I do? Hold on. Oh, I don't like fucking lemonade. I gotta fix it. Lemon. Oh, I've got choice for Gemini. Decisions. For some of you, somebody from the past is coming back around. Lee, don't let them in. Don't let them in. Say no. Say no to the no, 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 no. Oh, hell to the no, 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 no. Right? Tell them no. Yikes. Discovery. Yeah, there's somebody better and new. Damn. Like, and for some of you, this energy, Gemini, like, there's nothing left to discover, really. It's very shallow energy. Some of you, this energy is very, very selfish. Others of you, it's just very shallow, stupid. Like, it's not what you need, right? Which is why it's not in your life anymore. But that's coming back around. You're moving on. Stick with the moving on. You know what I mean? Stick with the moving on. There's some of you, new boo got it. New boo's like, I'll tell him. I'll tell him not to talk to you. Watch him get this message wrong. Like, no. New boo gonna set him straight. Right, Gemini? Oh, this is such a good song. I'll take you there. Welcome, mouse. Actually, I do want to take a break because lemonade. 1 second. I'll be right back to do Cancer. I'll take you there. Alright, I'm back, my loves. Thank you for them likes. I'm gonna start Cancer in a second. My lemonade, you know me. Lemonade. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, thank you for them likes. And guys, we are at over 900. If you can, please subscribe. I'm so excited, but I kind of am hoping to hit 1,000 by Wednesday, so I can surprise my kids. If you can't, you can't. But I mean, if you were on the fence about subscribing, and you can help me hit that goal, like I would really appreciate it. Just because it'd be nice to surprise them. Like, hey, I finally hit that. I'm so close. If it's not this week, it'll probably be next week, but it's a long story. Alright, Cancer. It's freedom. Cancer. You gotta break up too. Others of you. Somebody from the past come back around for some of you Cancers. Somebody from the past has come back around. Chat. dreams. You guys pay attention to your dreams, Cancer. Some of you guys are getting visions about who you're supposed to be with or heads towards. Others of you, you have an ex that popped up in your dreams, and it's because they're coming back around. Temptation. Transgression. They still a hoe. They still a hoe. Others of you, there's somebody you're supposed to be with, and this is to see if you listen. There's some kind of healing and closure that can better prepare you for who you're supposed to be with if you do what you're supposed to with the opportunity. I mean, you can do other things with it. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to actually be with them, though. Right? You may be tempted to be with them, but it would be a mistake. There's some kind of closure, though. Others of you, this is some, like, semi-obsessed, you know, not necessarily fully obsessed, or maybe goes through, like, obsessed spurts. Stalkerish, you know what I mean? From time to time, at least. Like, a lot of you, they've done magic on. For some of you, they're the reason that you do fucking shielding every day. You're like, I put my armor on because of this crazy bitch. So that's that one. That's that one, Cancer. You have fun with it. E for closures, the answers, but damn, have fun. Can I even skip this one? I don't think I can skip this one. I'm not even seeing the option to skip this ad. Hopefully it's not more than a couple seconds though. Oh yeah, it wasn't. Welcome, loves. Welcome, welcome. I love looking at Leo. Was Bergman the one who really liked this song? Oh, Max. Welcome, 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 welcome. Trust. So if you guys establishing this in a relationship, others of you hitting like a new level of this. For some of you, I've got trust issues that somebody's getting through. For some of you, you know, they get through one. And you'll be able to identify like what trust issue, you know, they got healing to. What wound is no longer, you know, hurting them that they finished healing out. For some of you guys are able to hit another level just because you feel comfortable with them. There's a whole lot of passion. I have you guys opening up to an energy or them being able to open up to you, and you know, there's a lot of chemistry there, harmony. Yeah, it's very balanced between you guys. And you kind of see as you guys keep dating that the flow between you and the evolution of your relationship is very passionate. In a lot of ways, it's very nurtured. Like I said, you guys have a good balance between each other. So, but there's some kind of trust that you guys end up establishing. So good for you guys. Alright, we're going into Virgo. Someone's ex is like obsessed Damn. What's a fucking ass doctor? Because, like, he might be able to be one after this with how far up he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude loves your butthole. He just won't live in Virgo's butthole. Yeah. Alright. Oh, Lorraine's got... Let me skip you out. Yeah, I can skip you out. To the Virgo. Someone's realizing like a sad, pathetic energy around you. For some of you, this energy is your friend. And I mean, they really shouldn't be your friend. I may not be the first one to tell you this. For some of you, though, you don't realize like other energies won't go around you when that energy's with you. Like if you go into the bar, open to date somebody, don't take that dude with you. Like repel other energies. You know what I mean? They repel them. Right. So, yeah, son, you're no good. This friend gotta go. This friend gotta go. For some of you, it pulls you down to lower frequency shit. Like for instance, if something come through for some of you, this person make you like they don't make you, but they keep you stuck to drugs in a way, right? Like you'll be trying to get clean, and they're like, "Oh no, let's go and do drugs." You know what I mean? Or, well, I was in the neighborhood, and they show up with like a big pile of whatever it is you're trying to fucking avoid in life, and they're like, "Oh, stay low frequency like me." Like they're no good. What do we got for Virgo? Wrath. Oh, why you got wrath in your love life? Again, family for some of you. You know, for some of you, your family is not happy about who you want to date, right? Whatever your love life decision is, for some of you Virgo families, like, you know, this is my 2 cents, whether you want it or not. Others of you, I've got to fight to ending. So you guys are in separation from this individual. You guys are scared to tell somebody something, like they aren't gonna handle this news well. You struggling to figure out how to word this in the lightest way, like they are not gonna be happy. What the fuck? Dreams. Alright, so for some of you, that's what this is about. It was in the pursuit of your dreams or something. Others of you, let's be honest, you made an impulsive decision, and that's why. Some of you guys are like, this is like the person of your dreams. You do dream about this individual, but that's why you're willing to face others being like, how could you? Some of you guys might be going back to an ex, and they're like, really? And you're like, but you know what I mean? Do you understand the love we have? Like, why can't you support me in my happiness? Waiting, discovery, surrendering. Yeah, empathy. You've got a big connection with this individual. Some of you guys you might not know your soul contracts, but some of you guys kind of get to energetically be around this individual, even if you don't get to physically be around this individual. But there's big energetic connections between this individual and you. and I have you wanting to be with them. For some of you, you're looking at like a repeat relationship. You may have been with them at multiple stages in your life or gone through like an on and off again phase with them. But every time you guys get together, it does seem to get better, right? Like the relationship continues to evolve just in really enjoyable ways for you. You know what I mean? Like, and them too. And for a lot of you guys, you've never had another relationship like this one. And that's why it's like, that's what I want. Others of you, I mean, you're fighting with your partner a lot because you're in a relationship you want to get out of. In your dreams, you're dreaming about one individual, but in your physical reality, you're with this individual. And here, I'm gonna turn this down. And and maybe on some levels you do want to be with this individual, but highest you, soul you, is like dreaming about somebody else and like, but I really want, right? But I would really rather have. And that's why it's like you're fighting because the war is in you. You don't really want what you have. So for some of you, hopefully that helps. I'm burping. My bad. Besties. And now we got Libra. Hello, lovies. Hello, hello, hello. No, oh, no, oh. Yeah, Libra. Trials. For some of you, a separation coming to an end. Others of you are having a resolution to an argument. For some of my Libras, I'm not going to lie, I have, and the thing is, you understand a relationship. Sometimes you're going to have arguments. That doesn't mean you abandon ship. But this is one where it's like, you guys argue more than you're supposed to. You argue about things that you shouldn't be arguing about. Like, it's a toxic amount. It's like, why are we always fighting? For some of you, the person craves makeup sex. And so that's why they will specifically sabotage relationships. They may not even be aware that they have this problem. Oh, skipping those so fast. Alright, and the next one. Buongiorno, babinos. Buongiorno. I've got moving on. Some of you, like I said, this is past trials and tribulations, and you guys are doing better. I have you kind of in a like rekindled loving phase. Others of you, you're just moving past this person. It's time for it to be over, right? You guys fight way too much. That's the truth. For some of you, this person does not express truth to you, right? Again, for some of you, you're with somebody who literally starts fights for makeup sex. Oh, baby. Hello. They've, like, porno fantasized makeup sex. And, makeup sex, gets rumored. But honestly, with makeup sex, the element of healing is there. and love and stuff like that. And yeah, it can be a different type of passion that's brought into a relationship. This person doesn't create that. They're just very aggressive in the bedroom. And honestly, you know, getting into more of like a BDSM for them would help them with that kind of energy that they want to bring in a healthier way. They just don't know how to do that. For some, that kind of thing is very unspoken of where they're from, or starting out the home. You know what I mean? Where it's like you can't do those kind of things. Um, for some, like, literally religion got brought into it, and it's like you'll go to hell if you like to smack an ass in the bedroom. And it's like, okay. Right, like, so just understand, like, for them this was a healthier way of bringing that kind of like more aggressive dominant energy into the bedroom. So for somebody that's gonna help with a lot. Good luck with that one. Hey, let's go to Scorpio. Like it's the weather. To Scorpio, please. I gotta get some of my old Oracle hacks together. Like, I love them. That's fun. We do readings together in the same room. Right? What's going on with fucking Pisces? Right? Switch signs and stuff. Which, if any of you guys are readers and you're in the area and you're interested in doing that, let me know. I'm gonna figure out a way to make that happen. One, cha cha cha. Two Scorpio. What do we got? Moving on. Some of you guys are able to receive love again. And some of you guys weren't able to do that due to who you were healing from. For some of you guys, you kind of got fixated on an energy, or you just had hope. For some of you, just had hope. Like, I'm interested in this, and it didn't pan out. Some of you guys did get kind of fixated on an energy that you were never supposed to be with, and you've accepted that, and now it's like, okay, well, so there's some kind of offer. And what do we got? And it goes good. And it goes good, Scorpio. Right? See, good for you. When you choose to release something that you can't have, right? Because you never were connected to them. There was just an energy of you wanting them and that stuff. It's not actually them. If you're kind of stuck on somebody right now, understanding you're not actually connected to them, you just think you are. Right. Some of you guys accepted that, and so it's like you released what was never going to be, and so you were able to accept what was. If you guys just, kind of release this energy, understand that one's getting brought to you. If it's not in your area. Yeah, I've got a coworker around some of you guys. Hello, Scorpio. Alright. Let's look at Sagittarius. Bliss. Oh, happiness. For some of you guys, this is a rekindled energy. Others of you, You know, this is brand new. You know, you feeling this way towards them feeling it towards you. Place energies where they lie. And you know, it is possible for both to be true. Um, some of you guys maybe are a little bit more shaken or nervous. Maybe you had people lie to you in the past. And, you know, they weren't feeling the same as you. This one feels the same as you. I've got romanticism. Lots of emotions here. Lots of emotions. Um, some of you guys, I've got couples that have been together a while. For some of you guys, kind of going and to places you've been before, like, oh, our first date was here, and then going to that first date spot, or, um, you know, we just really had this most wonderful day over at that beach, and so we're going back to that beach. Um, re re going to favorite places with somebody and making amazing events again. Just really falling in love with each other. Others of you, you know, there's some kind of emotional growth or bond, right? Some of you guys looking at being on a different level spiritually, right? At the same time while all this is happening. So it's kind of like really big love vibes. Very big love vibes. Being very grateful for the partner that you have. Um, yeah, I've got surrendering. This having to do with the divine. Um, and opportunities in life. Like you guys being open to more spur of the moment things with this partner and stuff like that. But yeah, if this is new, again, I have you guys same kind of situation. You're going to be doing a lot of like pop-up travels or something like that. Um, but very good energy between you two as far as the bliss phase goes. Whether that turns sexual or not is different. Because you can have different forms of bliss. Welcome, lovies. Welcome. Let's get to Capricorn. Was the fair in town this week? I don't even know if anybody local's up. You're right. What time is it? Like, I'm sure somebody's up somewhere, but like, I'm not watching this. It's only 10:20. Probably. I think what the fairs this week. Something about fair fries, man. Do those not sound delicious? Welcome, ladies. Welcome, welcome. You're new, welcome. Returning subscriber, babes. I love and appreciate each of you. It's too late. I go for Capricorn. Someone's staying stuck in a toxic relationship just because of time and convenience. Somebody's got pride involved where they don't want to be like, I was wrong for picking them. Okay, I picked wrong. I lied to myself. All that kind of stuff. They just don't want to be honest. They're not willing to accept it and then make changes. I will fucking die in my mistakes. Fucking, alright then, alright. You enjoy that way. That's stupid. If you're miserable, get the fuck out. Like, all the things to choose in life, you're choosing misery. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Don't do me like that, Cappy. Pick better. Alright, I've got dreams for somebody being big here. There's some of you, you are, in somebody's dreams quite often. Maybe more than one. Cappy. How many dreams you in? I'm seeing sevens. Right? You had all kinds of dreams. Passion. Well, you want to guess what you guys are doing in those dreams? Right? Yes, it's more than just sexy, but let's just say, I mean, they got a spank bank arsenal. So, right, locked and loaded. Some of you, this is someone from the past hoping to fix things. Others of you, this is a new energy. You're looking good. You know what I'm saying, Cappy? Quite a few people dreaming about you and being with you. Let's go to Aquarius. Welcome, loves. Again, thank you for those likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius. Welcome. I've got trials. I've got someone trying to return to you. Others of you, I've got, a possible reconciliation. Yeah, some type of reconciliation. You may not be separated from them, but others of you, some kind of trip. You did this, you know what I mean? Like, you may have been physically separated, but not romantically separated from this individual. Thank you for that like. And they're returning home. For some of you, this is early. I have like a soldier comes home early. I have a surprise for some of you. I have a surprise. Return home. Yeah, fulfillment. You're happy they do. Others of you, you know, there's just a better foundation laid than there had been in the relationship after whatever this is. Whatever fight happened for a reason for you guys to be stronger as a couple. Whatever this trial is was designed to make you stronger as a couple, and I have you guys completing that, and being better for it. For some of you, your partner struggled with receiving love, um, just based on childhood and how they were raised. And so they kind of like ran from your love because it was overwhelming and a lot and they didn't know how to handle it. Moving on to Pisces, right? Welcome, lovies, welcome. Thank you for the likes. Welcome, loves, welcome. Let's get to positive, shall we? You know, patience. Ooh, fried rice, man. That do sound kind of good. Ew. Healing. I've got a healing for Pisces. For some of you, you're in this phase when someone shows up to pursue you. Others of you, someone's trying to bring you healing in some kind of way. Others of you, someone's trying to heal the relationship on some level. You may not be with this person, so you guys are looking at someone trying to get back together. I've got temptation. For some of you, they made a decision and they regret it. For some of you, this was, they didn't cheat or anything. There was, this was all up front. This person was like, it's in between you, and you, and they picked somebody else and they picked wrong. And they're like, yeah, no, I picked wrong. Others of you, this person, went astray in the relationship in some way. And so that's why the ending happened. Others of you, some other kind of temptation got in this way. It could have been they were struggling with an addiction. Others of you, they listened to what friends said. And so that's what caused that. Welcome. We've got conquest. Some of you guys, your partner had a very immature view of what it is to be a male. And like, you need to have lots of notches in the belt and things like that. Very toxic. That's why that ending took place. For some of you guys, you definitely have good sexual chemistry. I got sexual healing. That song coming up here. Self-confidence. And passion and desire. For someone, fears. Self-confidence, fears led them to be like, they didn't think they were enough for you. You know what I mean, Pisces? Alright, I hope that this helped you in some way or fashion. I am going to go ahead and get off, though, unless somebody has a personal question. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. It's $5 a question. If you're looking at in-depth, it's $25 for half an hour, $50 for an hour, and you can email BarefootBalancedMama@gmail.com or comment below, and I'll reach out. Alright. Anybody have anything they want to say before I jump off? Hopefully it's of kindness and light. Alright, guys. I'm not hearing anything, so I'm going to go ahead and jump off. Alright. I love you guys so much. Thank you all who liked, subscribed, who share. If you can, please like and subscribe before you go. Alright. Love you guys. Bye.